Happy blessed Wednesday, and welcome again to another Midweek Leadership Moment with Dr. John Jazz Stinson from Focus Consulting, Kingdom Knowledge. Today's topic, leading where you are. The whole idea with this is that most folks, especially when you talk about leadership, no matter what the situation is, no matter what the industry is, leadership always comes with this mindset that I must be first, that I must be in charge, that I must be on top, that I must be elevated to do those things. But I can show you countless examples within scriptures that show us that many folks who were great leaders had to lead where they were first before they were elevated. I use the story of Joseph, Genesis chapter 37 through 48. Quick synopsis, Joseph had two dreams. Both dreams dealt with him talking to his father and his brethren about the idea of that in his dreams, the 11 of them, and then in another dream, his father and his mother with his 11 brethren would all end up bowing down to him, whether it be a sheaf of wheat or some other substance. And even in that point, his father and his brethren started to have contempt for him. Yet he was one of the ones that his father could depend on when it came to being accountable and to lead, even in their relationships. Long story short, Joseph gets sold into slavery by his brothers, ends up in Potiphar's house in Egypt. One thing about the story that is missing is the fact that Potiphar's house was the closest house to the Pharaoh. This was Pharaoh's general. And even in that place, he was leading and serving with gratitude and being accountable for that which was placed before him, a great steward. And in every situation, he found himself leaving Potiphar's house, being put in jail, sitting in jail, helping someone and impacting their lives. They leave and they forgot about him. And then eventually at some point in time, Pharaoh has a dream and no one can decipher it. And they have to come back and find Joseph. Joseph comes out, he interprets the dream, and then we see this seemingly miraculous story of him being elevated to the highest position in the land, second only to Pharaoh. But the moral of all of this is lead where you are. Lead in your families. It may not seem glorious. It may not seem like it's something that will give you impact or some kind of monetary gain, but it begins your leadership process. Lead where you are. You might find yourself in a situation where everyone is against you, but yet you're still required to lead. And so you're put on the back burner, you're put in below in the basement or in that job or in that position or in that part of the organization where nobody wants to go. Lead where you are. But even after that, you find yourself now seem like you're being pushed further out. Still lead where you are. Because eventually at some point in time, it will come back where you'll be elevated to where you need to be. But without the leadership lesson learned in every little place you've been, you won't have the skill set or the knowledge to lead an organization, a people, a denomination, a system to the place they need to go. In every place, stay humble, stay focused, and even with the dreams that you're given, even when you tell others and it seems like they are not receptive to what you're saying, you still have to be you and lead where you are. This has been another Midweek Leadership Moment with Dr. John Jazz Stinson. Focus Consulting, Kingdom Knowledge. Have a great day.